We are already in July, which means that it's time to recap my month of June in my bullet journal. My month of June was extremely interesting and busy for me. We had our wedding anniversary, my anniversary, a bunch of other dates that we went on. So let me show you everything that I did in June, starting with my whole theme for this month. So if you watched my June bullet journal theme, you know that my theme was Bob's Burgers. It's my favorite show, and I wanted to do something that I really enjoyed for the month of my birthday. So I chose my favorite TV show, which was Bob's Burgers. I had lots of fun making this theme, planning the pages, the puns, the quotes that I was going to use, and a lot of stickers were left out because I didn't use in all of the weekly spreads. But I had a lot of fun creating this theme and thinking about everything for the pages. So I'm really happy with how this theme turned out. And if you never tried to do a bullet journal theme inspired by your favorite TV show, anime, book, or movie, I highly recommend it because it's super fun and it's another personal touch that you add into your bullet journal. So let's get started with the recap for the month of June. And first, I just wanted to show you the gift that my husband gave me for my birthday, which is this Ukanmori clip from Japan. He watched the Stationery Awards and I really enjoyed this clip for my junk journal. So he gifted it to me for my birthday, and it's so nice that he watched the Stationery Awards for me and gifted me this. I'm really grateful for the husband that I have. So yeah, this is the gift that he gave me, and I highly recommend it because it's really big and it holds your pages in place, especially if your junk journal or bullet journal is super chunky like mine. But for now, I'm just going to use it in my bullet journal for this page, and I'm going to start by sharing with you some of the things that we did throughout this month. These are not in chronological order. I just found a better way to put everything on the page, and I'm just going to show you everything that we did. So the first thing that I wanted to put on this page was the Japan fair that we attended at the end of the month. This was something that was happening in Lisbon just for one day, and we decided to check it out. It was really fun. There were a lot of activities, and we even took a picture with some Naruto cosplayers there. It was really fun, but it was extremely hot in Lisbon that day, so we left after lunch and we missed a couple of things, but it was super fun just for the experience. I even made a TikTok of how the day went, so if you would like to follow me on TikTok, the link is going to be in the description below. Next up is my playlist for the month. I always like to share the songs that I was listening to throughout the month, not only for you guys to check them out, but also to just look at my bullet journal and see what songs were playing at that time. And this month we had the same old, like Arctic Monkeys, Last Shadow Puppets, and Technicolors. But this month we actually started listening more to Portuguese music. So there is a band called Manila and another small band that we just discovered, which is called Cordiala. And we actually attended a concert of them and it was super fun. I think the genre is like indie alternative pop, and this is the type of music that we personally like. So yeah, I highly recommend you to check them out. I'm going to link them in the description as well because they are small Portuguese bands and they have a lot of potential. So yeah, it was really fun attending their concerts. I'm not a big fan of concerts because I don't like loud music in crowds, but this one was in a little cafe and it was just two bands, and we were actually at the front line, which is crazy because that's something that never happens. But because they were small bands, it was really fun to just look at them up close and really feel the music that they were playing. And fun fact, if you didn't know, I play the drums in our little band that we now have. And one of the songs that we are listening to and playing together is one from Manila. So playing the song that they played at the concert and listening to them live, it's really like a different experience from someone who now plays the drums and plays in a band. So yeah, it's a new experience. This month was filled with new experiences. And usually for the recap page, I try to add things for my bullet journal theme, but for this one, I'm just adding a couple of burger stickers and the title that says June. And it kind of looks like it's ketchup on mustard, but it's just the yellow and red that Bob's Burgers has on their show. Just a little quirky detail here. And also for each recap, I like to include a picture of myself just to see what I looked like on that particular month. And this picture I actually took at the Japan fair, but it was with a new shirt and little pigtails that I wore, so I thought it was pretty cute. But this month I turned 25 on the 30th of June. So yeah, and it was a full on day. First of all, we went to the beach at like 7 a.m. My husband knows that I love waking up early and go to the beach early, so we did that. Then we tried paddle. Then we had dinner at home. We relaxed for a little bit. We watched Bob's Burgers, of course. And then we went to an escape room, a Saw themed one. But I screamed so loud and so much, like I kind of panicked. I didn't have a panic attack, but I was really close to it. And then at dinner, we had dinner with our family, and after that, we went to have a gathering with our friends and we played pool and we drank some drinks. It was an awesome birthday. But this was my cake. It was a heart shaped cake and it says 25 and it has some black details and bows. And oh my god, it was just so cute. Also, a new addition to this month, and if you follow me on TikTok, you've probably seen it. It's Lily, our new kitten. We rescued her from the streets and now she lives with us, and it's just an adorable thing. Now, this month, even though it was pretty busy, I spent a long time journaling, and so I had a lot of time to watch movies. And I tried to watch new movies, but I did some rewatches as well. So I watched the first four Saw movies. Little did I know that at the end of the month I was going to do a Saw escape room. Then I watched Until Dawn, and thankfully we didn't see that in the movies because it was not good. Then I watched 500 Days of Summer. That was a movie that was on my list for so long, and I finally watched it. And it's not my type of movie, but it was really nice and a movie that you should watch at least once in your lifetime. Same thing for Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. That is a deeper movie, and I'm going to rewatch it this year as well because I didn't pay a lot of attention to it. So I think I missed a couple of points in the movie. And another one that was really touchy was Her. That movie was like very popular when it came out, and then now it popped up in my feed, and I highly recommend it actually. It's a really nice movie. Then I rewatched Gone Girl, and I watched 28 Days Later because a new movie came out, and I was like, maybe it's a new saga that I need to watch, but it's about zombies and stuff like that, and I don't like that. So most of the movies that I watched this month were good, but some of them were just not my cup of tea. Also, this month I went to Feira do Livro with my friends. It was not in my plans to go, but we got together and it was super fun, and I got a lot of junk from my junk journal, so it was super worth it. And finally, the most important thing this month was our wedding anniversary. It was our first wedding anniversary, and we did a lot of activities. We went to Sintra, we had a romantic dinner, and one of the fun activities that we did was to blind paint each other. So my husband was painting me and I was painting him, but we could not see the process of each other, and he actually painted me like that. Like, you can see that it's me, but it's not well painted because he's not really good at arts and crafts. But it was a really fun activity. That was really fun. Yeah, so it's something that I highly recommend to do with your partner. Just paint each other, have some fun, have a little wine, and have a good time just giggling at the outcome of these paintings. June was definitely the best month of this year for me so far. I had lots of fun, I learned a lot of things, I tried new things, I had time to enjoy summer, and even though I'm still looking for a job, I started doing more freelancing stuff. So yeah, things are coming together slowly, and I cannot wait for the rest of the year to come and to see what it has in stock for me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching my recap of June. I hope you had an amazing month of June, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!